More than 1 million sing and dance in the streets in the biggest celebration the Windy City has ever seen.
This film, made in 1903, recalls the first flight of this primitive biplane making aviation history. As the two brothers prepare to attempt the first catapulted takeoff, and the age-old dream of flight becomes a reality.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Over the last century, humanity has pushed itself to great limits. Now, it's my turn. 2 years ago, I visited Temple Bar in Dublin and stood next to David Bowie's Guinness World Record. And I thought two things to myself. The first thing, this was a lot of money for a pint of Guinness. The second thing, how cool it would be to break a world record. 8 billion people on this planet, and for you to push yourself to do something that they can't do is, well, remarkable. I've always wanted to set a world record for myself. Not for bragging rights, but to have a legacy and a mark that you can pass down and be proud of. So, what record to break? I'm not an athlete. You can always try to do something with snowboarding. You're not too bad at that. Probably best not to. I'm going to have 3 criteria for these records. 1, it has to be achievable. 2, it has to be safe. And 3, it has to be different. Something that nobody would think to break. And that's why I want to break it. So, let's see what I can find. It was during this research phase I learned that breaking a world record would be harder than I thought. So, to break a world record, I need to log in with Guinness World Records. Slight problem is that they have a 6-month wait to validate your world record attempt. Or, you can speed it up and get it back within 2 weeks, or £600 per application. That is mental. However, I have managed to pick some world records that fit my criteria. These world records are: most socks put on one foot within 30 seconds, most Ferrero Rocher eaten in 30 seconds, most balloons popped with a plunger in 30 seconds, and most baked beans eaten with a chopstick in 30 seconds. These records meet all the criteria that I've set out, and I think they'll be fun to watch me break. So, to give myself the best chance I can to make these attempts worthy in Guinness World Records' eyes, I've done some research to find out what the baseline criteria is for a world record to pass. I've got it all printed out on PDFs and on my iPad, and I now know what I need to do to make this attempt worthy in Guinness's eyes. So, I need 2 witnesses who have nothing to do with me or the record. I need 2 timekeepers who have some knowledge of timekeeping. I need photographic and video evidence. So, along with their training, I now need to find a team of volunteers who can help me. Better get to it.
Today's date is Saturday the 3rd of May, and I've just woken up from numerous emails from Guinness World Records saying that they've approved my world records and have sent me the appropriate guidelines for each world record. This happened a lot sooner than I'm expected, so I really need to amp up the training. Now the pressure's on.
So after receiving the news from Guinness that it's actually happening, like this is now an actual possibility, I've decided to take the training so much more seriously. I've decided to focus my training first of all on putting the most socks on a foot in 30 seconds. The current world record is 28. I aim to get 29 or at least 30, so that works out to be a sock a second. I tried to do this with socks from my own personal sock drawer, and within the first 7 seconds ripped a sock, which, upon looking in the rules, is a clear violation of the rules. So, to the drawing board. How can I realistically get the most socks in my feet in 30 seconds? I need to have a good method for this. I need to have a good system. I need to get it down to a T if I want to break this world record. Not to mention all the other world records that I've still not even attempted. But this one to me seems the most feasible, so I'm putting most of my training into this one. I started by lining up my socks and having them all at the opening, so it'd be easier for me to just put my thumbs around and over. Guinness World Records state that the main rule that I'm focusing on is it has to be above my ankle joint. Also, they say that it has to be commercially available socks, and the sock sizes doesn't matter. So using this information, I went online and decided to do a wee bit of research, and I found this pair of socks on Amazon. They're designed for people with diabetes and are much wider and easier to get in. And upon first inspection, they look brilliant. I mean, look at the photo, the guy's got 2 hands in it. That would be easy for me. But wait, this is a pack of 3, and they're £8. And I want to get 30, so that means I'd have to, hold on, let me get the calculator up. So I get 6 socks for £8 and I need 30 socks to win the world record. So 30 divided by 6 equals 5. And if it's £8, then 5 times 8 equals 40. So it would be £40 for socks. I'm not spending £40 on socks. So back to the drawing board. What can I do? What can I buy?
Hey, what are you up to? Nothing much. Just trying to find the best pair of socks for this world record.
Oh yeah? How's that going?
Expensive.
You had a look at this?
Oh wow, this changes things. So I've just found out that the world record for most Ferrero shares eaten in a minute is 9. I thought it'd be something stupid like 15 or 20, but 9 is easily achievable. So let's put the socks on the other foot for a second and put our best foot forward on trying to beat this world record. So I need to get to 10, so what? That's a Ferrero share every 6 seconds. That's easily done. Easily done. I think anyone who's ever eaten Ferrero share at home has easily beat this world record. To show you, I'll put a quick 6 seconds timer down right here where we can watch it. Now, in this time, I want you at home to imagine yourself eating a Ferrero share as fast as you can, and let me think if you could do it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Easy, right? Like, we could all do that easily. Although, so far, the hardest part of this challenge hasn't actually been training for the world records, but actually organising and hosting the event. Today's day is Friday the 16th, and I've got the studio booked for Wednesday the 21st, which is less than a week away, and I still need to find people who can help me volunteer. I genuinely thought that training and beating the world records would be the hardest part of this project, but so far it's been organising people. It's been a logistical nightmare. I need everything in its right place. Pure Radiohead reference, yeah, I know. Anyway, with less than a week away, I'm going to get some quick rapid fire training over this weekend, but I think the next time you'll hear from me is actually on the date. So from past Jude to future Jude, good luck. I think you'll need it.
So, Judgment Day. I'm now here in the TV studio. I've got these 2 ominous guys standing next to me who are going to time keep for this world record. First up, we're going to do the Ferrero shares eaten in a minute. The current world record is 9. I've got 10 in front of me that have been weighed by my 2 independent witnesses, not the timekeepers. I just want to say thank you guys for being here. And, God, I'm getting nervous. Yeah, just wish me the best of luck.
Right, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god. Well, that didn't go so well.
Oh Christ.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go again.
Can I? Do I want to? That was like, I didn't expect it to turn so chocolatey.
I always wanted that you just want to go show your mouth, which is a weird sentence I don't think I'd be saying.
Give us a little debrief.
Right, okay, so it was fine. I put it first on my mouth, and I realised how chocolatey it is and how much it just sticks to every bit. It's not like a Malteser, obviously, if we're like crispy. It was Maltesers, you could do it easily. But like, I don't know. It was a lot chocolatier than I expected. How many did I get through?
4.
Really?
Well, you've got 6 left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I got through 4 in a minute. Wow.
So after reweighing, refueling and rehydrating, I was ready for attempt number 2.
Right, okay, this is attempt 2 Ferrero Rocher. The only other attempt I could do. We're out of Ferrero Rocher chocolates, and these set me back.
Too much money.
Too much, like 11 quid, I think. So this is attempt 2. I've got 2 timekeepers. They've been weighed by independent witnesses, and these are my independent timekeepers. They have nothing to verify from this world record attempt.
Are you ready?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Hold on. Yeah.
Right, 3, 2, 1, go. Now have 30 seconds left. 20 seconds.
Wow. What's that, 5 left? So an improvement on last time.
Yeah. I think the first one went a lot faster.
You've successfully eaten 9 Ferrero Rochers.
Oh my god, I have in what, 2 minutes? You pass me the water, please.
Halfway there.
So this one was a fail. On to record number attempt number 2.
So after getting humbled massively with what I thought would be the easiest world record to break, me and my team of volunteers decided to set up for the next world record. Most balloons popped within a plunger within 30 seconds.
So after an unsuccessful attempt with Ferrero Rocher, I've moved on to the one that I'm most confident about, well, other than the Ferrero Rocher, and that is most balloons pop with a plunger in 30 seconds. And no, before you ask, the house and up did not crash. We did just sellotape all these multicoloured balloons down. Was a bit of a pain in the ass, but here we go. I'm hopeful about this one. Our 2 independent timekeepers, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I reckon it'll be challenging, but you got it.
Cool. And this is just a commercial plunger from Amazon.
Right, are you ready? I'll count you in. 3, 2, 1, go!
So after our first attempt popping balloons left me unsuccessful, I was feeling a bit deflated, so I decided to waste no time and try on my third world record, most socks put on a foot within 30 seconds.
Right, okay, so after 3 failed attempts at Guinness, my hopes and dreams have absolutely been shattered. This is one that I did practice for. It's the most socks on a foot in 30 seconds, and evidently it's probably the one that I'm most knowingly going to fail. I've got 30 socks lined up in front of me. I need to go a sock a second, which ain't gonna happen, but I'll tell you what, probably be entertaining to watch. My plan in theory for this one is just to bum scoot and try. I've turned the socks inside out, so hopefully I can just floop them on. Timekeeper, are you ready?
I'm ready whenever you are.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Alright, I'll give you a countdown. Are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go!
This one was on inside out.
You have 10 seconds left.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 30 seconds. That is nowhere near where I was hoping to get.
So at this point in the video, you're probably looking forward to me getting ready to attempt my 4th and final world record, most beans eaten with a chopstick in 1 minute. Unfortunately, not only did I forget to bring a tin of beans, but also chopsticks as well. This left me and my team with a conundrum of what to do. My team encouraged me and pushed me to try the balloon world record again. Unfortunately, we were out of balloons, but my team was relentless and never gave up.
Funky whale balloons!
We got them from Pound Stretcher. Very handy shop, would recommend, and they've become an integral part of Jude Bright's graded unit with these funky whale printed balloons. They do say happy birthday, but they're going to work nonetheless, so perfect.
This is third and final attempt. It's a real now or never situation. All the balloons have been measured and verified by my 2 independent witnesses, and I'm going to be popping them with a commercial plunger with no modifications or changes at all. All the balloons meet the requirements. I've got my 2 independent timekeepers. It's 30 seconds, yes?
Correct. 3, 2, 1.
People. No! Come on! No!
Go on! This one. Oh. 19. Oh my god.
How many was that?
Like
19, I think.
20, is it not?
Oh my god.
Post-match interview. We're still waiting on the
Somebody count that.
we're still waiting on the numbers to come in, but how was that? 19.
19.
So you've levelled with the world record.
No, the world record was 20, was it not?
It was. Well, how was that? It seemed like you were a bit of a
slow start, but I got it at the end.
Yeah, it was quite a desperate attempt at the end there. I felt like you were just kind of going for whatever you could see.
I feel like I was Gollum and just like, yeah!
Kind of seeing red towards the balloons.
Yeah, even the pink ones.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you very much. I'd just like to take this time to thank everyone that's came and helped today. I really appreciate all your time and support. Obviously, we've not actually won a world record, but no. It's been fun. I'm sure you guys have all had a fun day watching me embarrass and humiliate myself. All I can say now is thank you, and yeah, that's it. So, at the end of the day, I was unsuccessful in breaking any of the world records. I tell you what though, breaking a world record is definitely harder than it seems. But for me, the most important thing I had was fun. It was a fun day with my friends. This was the final project of a 2-year course, and over these 2 years I've made a good number of friends on the course. At the end of this, we're all going our separate ways and moving to different universities and different chapters of our lives. So this event was really special to me, as it was one kind of last final hurrah with all my friends, one big project that we could all work together on and have a laugh on. As cheesy as it sounds, I genuinely think the world record was the friends that we made along the way. But you never know, Guinness have given me a year to break these world records, so I might rally up the squad and we can try again. But all I can say is thanks for watching, and thank you everyone.
Jude, listen, I know you're editing this, and I know it's been a real tough time trying to break all these world records, but, you know, I'm happy that you've attempted it, and maybe you've done it, who knows? It's all to play for. And hope you get an A on your graded unit.